Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're just having a little adventure. We're going to the Oregon Coast Aquarium in Newport, Oregon, but for right now, we're stopping for lunch at a place called Moes Seafood. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I'm going to show you what our lunch is like, and then we're going to head over to the aquarium, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to show you. Okay, so this is where we're at. We're at Moes Seafood and Chowder. It's so good. This one is actually the original Moes, which I knew that, but I had to ask to verify it. And I am going to have, because, you know, I'm doing the carb thing, I'm going to have the shrimp Louie, and Shalea and Brian are going to have fish and chips. So good. All right, they have a thing. This smoking habanero sauce, she gave it to us and said it's really good because Brian and Shalea are having the cup of chowder. And it is good, but it's so smoky tasting. It's fabulous. I think this would be wonderful in tuna salad or my home canned tuna. I hope they sell it. I'm gonna get a bottle. All right, Brian got his fish and chips. You wanna do a taste test? And Shalea you got salmon, and then Brian got cod, and I got this because I'm doing low carb. This is the shrimp Louie. Oh my gosh. That looks good. And then it's garlic ranch. Super good. Cool. All right, we're gonna eat. All right, we are outside of Moes now, and I just think Newport is a really cool town. So I'm gonna show you. What is that one? The Fish Peddler. I've eaten there. It's really good. And then I love the whales. So this is on the other side of the 101 from the aquarium. So we're gonna head over there, cross that bridge, the other side of the aquarium. Okay, we're inside the aquarium, and this is amazing. So this is the moon jellies. Aren't they pretty? I told Brian this is the Prevagen tank. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's pretty cool. So pretty. I could just watch them like a lava lamp.
I know. I wonder what they feed them. No. Hold on.
Okay, there's a whole walkway outside, but it is cold and raining, so we may not do all of that, but we're going to go in here to the super amazing exhibits. And then, oh, there's one of those displays. This trash was picked up from South Beach in only 2 hours. And this is not trash from the 2011 Japanese tsunami, which, remember when all that stuff collected? Yeah. That's a shame. People need to pick up their stuff. All right, these are weird. There's this dark one. It looks like is. You guys see that? You see that fish right there?
Yeah.
See, there's his tail.
Boy, that thing really blends in.
He does. And then there's that guy.
Look at the
Like you can hardly even see that fish. That is. Oh, there he goes. Good. Thank you for moving. And then there's some more up there. That's amazing how they blend in. And you know, that's how like people, the poisonous ones, accidentally step on them. They're like, I didn't even see that fish.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Crazy. That's beautiful. I mean, you could sit there and just, yeah, get a bench and sit there. Yes, those are the leather sea star. Look at them.
Those are so different than the ones you see.
Yeah. I bet they're pretty heavy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these are cool. What are these? Sea pens. Look at them. They look like the little plumes. You know the
sand dollars.
Oh yeah. Don't they kind of stick up like that and they just kind of wiggle themselves down in? Yeah, those are cool. The little plume things.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to read about the sand dollars. The sand dollars are closely related to sea urchins and sea stars. The purple-gray fuzz you see is actually tiny spines and tube feet that they use to move around and eat particles attached to the sand. Wow. You can kind of really see it around the edges. of that. I wonder if I can zoom. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's really cool looking.
And those are sea pins.
Sea plumes.
Look, they're not.
Sea plumes are a group effort.
Yeah.
A sea pin looks and acts like a single organism, but is actually a colony of tiny animals called polyps. Some polyps trap food and some channel water in and out of the colony. Others make slime that glows in the dark.
Isn't that cool?
The lower half of the sea pin is a bulbous foot, is buried in the sandy bottom. When it senses a threat, the sea pin contracts, forcing water out of the colony and retreating into its foot. Hence, the threat is over. Once the threat is over, the sea pin comes out to feed again. That's cool. This display shows all the fish that would be under a pier, and we're amazed at these giant sea stars. Look at those. There's big one over there. Oh, and this is fun. This guy's swimming by. Yeah, I need to get a
sea star. More of them.
That is cool the way they swim. Huh. Look at this. Look at that up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that one up there? Try not to get the glare. It's huge. Oh, there. See its arm coming around? So amazing. And that's just under the piers. Oh, look at that. Wow. All right, I'm concerned. This guy's cleaning the tanks here. Ooh.
Why is he touching them? They love to bury themselves. They love it.
They hide under shells and in between rocks. Very cool. Hiding keeps them safe from bigger fish that might try to eat them.
These are lump suckers.
They're like, oh, we're hiding.
So there's a tank over here that you can touch the thing. So we'll come over here and check it out in a minute. This is in a tide pool. I like the way this aquarium does like the different locations of where all these things are. You know, that's cool about this aquarium. Like that last tank was under what you would have under the pier, and this one is in a tide pool.
I love touching those things. They feel
You can
so
go over
good.
there and touch them.
Yeah, the little kittens.
Go touch them. It's really pretty. Here's Brian checking out below the tides. That's where the big fish are. Ooh, there's some of those big sea stars. Ooh, there's a whole family of them. Look at the big, up there's a whole family of those sea stars, and then all on the bottom. It's actually really pretty colors. That was below the tides. All right, this one's in the rocks. Wow, look at those.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
See, I like the way these are set up based on the locations. Huh. Okay, this looks fun. Tide pooling in Oregon. It shows you all the really good places to tide pool. So this is our area here. You could go out there, and we got a brochure that shows all the places. Maybe that'll be a thing we can go do all the way along the coast. All right, here's the little where you can touch them. They're so soft. That's weird. Like they kind of grab onto you for a second. You can feel it. Can't touch them in their mouth, but you can touch the sides of them. So pretty. I actually really like this color. I wish, maybe I'll see if I can take a picture of it because I want that color of paint for something. I'm not sure what, but I bet I could come up with something. It's actually a really pretty picture. There's some more sea star. Isn't this pretty? The colors are so pretty.
To the edge today. They've had enough. That's what they do when they've had enough. They come this way. Yes. They won't like. No. You just think about it.
Okay, this tank has the gooseneck barnacles, and they attach themselves to so much, and you can see it's displayed on rope. But what I think is, see this little guy right here? That is so neat. The way they have they extend out, catch their food out of the water is pretty neat. It's pretty. Do you think so? These are the Pacific sea nettle. It's actually really long.
Look at that. Oh, that is too badass. That damn thing keeps taking more than one.
I just think they're so cool to watch. Look at this guy. Huh. Okay, we're gonna come over here and see the stingrays. Little stingray right there. Huh.
They're little babies.
Baby
They
stingrays.
were born in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're only like,
Isn't
what,
that cool?
7 months or 8 months old?
I just love those.
And that's what, as big as not a dinner plate, but maybe a platter across?
Yeah.
Like a dinner platter, just for size perspective. Here's another one over here.
That's funny.
Oh, I can't get him. Oh,
So how long do they stay in here before they go in there?
And to think a great big one killed
really?
crocodile guy.
Ew. Okay, this one's like California current.
Just missed him eating.
Did I? Darn. Look at this guy hanging out over there. That's the other one. Now we're going to go check out the other Indo-Pacific Coral Reef. So this is the Indo-Pacific Coral Reef. One big ocean. Oh, look at this. Check this out.
I think if I were to live in one of these things, like if I was a fish Brooklyn, look at that. Look at, I found the perfect fish home. Either that one or the one that looks like a lips.
Okay, these are all different types of coral. And this little bit, I'll read it. What is coral? Corals are animals related to sea anemones. Like anemones, they catch food with their soft tentacles. Most tropical corals also have a mutually beneficial relationship with zooxanthellae, I hope I said that right, algae living in their tissues that photosynthesize and produce energy for the coral. Wow. Look at them all. All the different types of coral that are in here. Okay, this is the walkway. It's called Passages of the Deep. Ooh, dark area. Ooh. Can you find the octopus hiding in the cave? Must be. Where? Where do you see it? That's a starfish.
this.
Well, oh, I see it. See back there? See all the tentacles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm a trained observer.
Up to 16 feet.
16 feet. Have you ever seen them where they drop and they literally like scrunch up like through almost like a keyhole? Like they can go so small.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Did you find the seal? Oh, you did. Oh, look, it has all their names.
I took it off.
He's down there. They just rush over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find him.
That's pretty
There he is.
I'd love to be able to do where they swim with the dolphins.
You ever seen how they do their hair to see how that they stay warm? Or their, you know, their fur? Because of the way their little hair is, each little follicle. This is pretty surprising. This little seal is skinny. Born in 1975, female, weight range 140 to 150 pounds. Skinny was born in the wild in Washington and stranded as a pup in 1975. She was rehabilitated at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium in Washington. She was one of our original animals arriving when we opened in 1992. She is our oldest seal. Hey Brian, you want to do the hurricane simulator? Nah. I've actually been in the real thing. I don't need to go in a tube.
Oh, you have to pay to go in?
Yeah, $2 to just have a fan turn on. But yeah,
Where?
passage. Oh wow, that's like that eel from that thing I did on that virtual reality thing I just showed you.
I would love to be in that tank.
Would you?
Yes. That'd be so
Oh, look down here.
touchy feely.
Are you?
Yes.
There's slicker. That almost just looks like a fake thing sitting there.
I've gotten zapped a few times.
Have you?
Oh, that eel is so. Look how big their eyes are.
They're huge. Look at this guy. Hello. You know, I used to like it when Brian was stationed in San Diego and we would buy like the year membership to the zoo.
Oh, you did?
And we used to just take the kids down there all the time. I loved it.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Okay, so this is cool. To go through here, we're going to go through these different reefs, and it shows like all along the Oregon coast. I like this. It's kind of geographically specific. The Halibut Flats, which is off Newport, which is where we're at, and then the Pacific Ocean, open sea, and then the Orford Reef, which I think is the first one we're going to come to, so we'll go check it out, see what it's like in the Orford Reef. Okay, this is the Orford Reef, and there's little identification sheets, so let's go see what we can identify. I could just sit here and watch this. Oh, is there a down? Oh, look it. This is, if you go to Port Orford, oh, look at this guy. Who's he? I don't even know. Huh.
Oh my gosh.
He's a big guy. I don't see any other ones. This is what I think is cool because we get these on the beach all the time. These big seaweed with the big bulb at the top, and it's kind of cool to see like how it's floating straight up. That's really cool. Brian read that's bowl kelp. It's just cool the way it floats. Right now we're entering Halibut Flats. the fish down there. Wow. Look at the size of him. I like the way it's got the wooden like shipwreck. There's a halibut. Look at this. Yeah. This makes me want to be scuba diving. Well, you're a scuba diver. Gosh, you can see all this stuff. Oh yeah. Isn't it cold though? When you go scuba diving? Scuba diving with shoals. So, not in this water. Bahamas.
Here you go, kiddo.
Is this sharks? Oh, there's a halibut. That's my favorite right there. Only not in the water, more like in the basket with some fries. Okay, now we're going to the open sea and we are going to see some sharks. Wait, oh, cool. I like these in the floor. Oh, look at him.
Oh, I didn't. I don't know how to tell you. What did they even have?
All the little herring. This is at the end.
50 tons.
50 tons. This is a Megalodon Shark, a giant prehistoric ancestor of the great white shark lived in the world's oceans between 27 and 2 million years ago. Based on the size of the fossilized teeth, scientists estimate the Megalodon grew to a length of 40 to 60 feet. That's longer than a school bus and they weighed nearly 50 tons. Whew. That's pretty cool. And then here, there's a skeleton. I wonder what that is. I have to go. I don't see a sign explaining it. Okay, Brian found the sign. This is a whale. Hang on, there we go. It's a whale. And that Megalodon shark, that's good placement. Like that Megalodon shark could catch that whale. That's amazing. There's a big guy. That's so cool. All right, guys, we're on our way home. But it took like an hour and a half, I guess. Oregon Coast Aquarium, definitely worth a visit if you're ever on the Oregon coast in Newport, Oregon. This is a cool place to go. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.